What?
Where's your body?
Oh, okay.
Poor Mercedes, right? She's dead?
Yeah, that's so bad. Where's her shit?
Zira is going to go collect her body.
Okay.
We'll put her in the bag of holding.
Ziva's not going back into it. She's staying in the hall.
If you move Zira over to...
Zero? Right.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Grinthark's like,
Give me his bag, man. With short sword and another scimitar.
He can't use it. Because he has to
Give
resonate.
me the bag, though.
He has to resonate. He can't use it, he has to resonate with the bag. He has to use a resonance point.
What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
I'm coming, goddammit. Tell me what to do. I'm your boss. I'm the greeter.
That's a good one, man. It's fucking funny, man.
These two guys are good.
Arlen's God, knowledge occult. Okay. If we had time, well, actually, now that this place is safe, this actually might not be a terrible place to camp. Although there's no way out. There's no windows or anything like this.
No,
It's just like
if the zombie horde comes through the hallway.
it'll be bad.
Yeah.
Could you zoom out, Mark, for me? Because we're really low on power.
We have nothing.
We still have.
still several sections on the main floor you haven't gone to, and
I think we want to go out to F2 with our cart and bring the cart inside.
This is like night right now, right?
and
It's close. It's close to
it's after
hours
dark.
from midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we I don't think we have the
We dressed. Yeah, I'm pretty spent.
we don't have the gas to get
I
through
got a
this.
fireball. That's it. I would have used it too if it weren't for those damn kids.
Scooby snacks. Okay.
Oh, I also have a heal. Who's really injured? How many people are really injured here?
Grenades.
A bunch.
I'll do a channel.
The Mars.
I'll do a channel around people.
We need to. Are we pushing through, or are we trying to find a place to recover?
We're healing on who?
On everybody.
Yeah.
Like a channel. It waits for everybody to get together and then it'll channel.
You guys are healing too.
I'll do the Maris.
Alright.
We need to find a place to recover our power.
Yeah, man, my Dexter's down there, man.
get
It's just
your,
little goblin, man. It's not like
I'll
our
do-
super goblin.
do
Man.
Renee.
It was fucking smash anything with his axe so he can actually hit everything.
Nibbles, did you take 4 healing?
I'll take 4 healing, thank you.
I don't think anybody else has it.
Okay.
Okay, your primal magic works in this chamber. So good.
Does the void feeling, is that gone?
Yeah.
Perfect.
The thing has been smashed. It's no longer there. Like it was never there.
It smashed and disappeared, right? It fell into itself.
Yeah,
Like,
it kind of crumpled into itself, and then blinding.
she
White light.
went north.
I'm assuming there's probably another one of these things the dragon made. Remember the other thing they said is the
Dark knowledge
master of
what's
the
north.
terror.
Silas Karn was north, although the druid, if you remember from last night, you asked where the dragon's lair was. He said it's just north of here.
Possibly the dragon's lair.
Okay,
Well, this connection was supposed to sever the dragon's control, or weaken the dragon's control over the shadow beings.
But what if he's got another one? Jesus said there's another way. Or they ain't the only way.
There needs to be somewhere where the bad things are coming through, the gargoyles.
There's
Yes.
another way then.
I wonder what this connection was doing.
Oh, man, they fucking eat my dagger, man.
Yes, we know. We're very sorry.
Don't worry, I will make you another fucking dagger.
Good stone.
Renee will pick up his non-masterwork, regular-ass dagger that
Yeah.
bounced off the mirror and hand it to Grinthar.
Oh man, this is a little bounce a little around, but whatever, man. He's sticking around.
Po-ass dagger to his character. He's all pouty.
So
All right, we should
which
get
weapons-
back to the horses.
What weapons were left on the ground?
It was a Maffei's short sword and Maffei's
We picked him up.
scimitar.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna put that in my.
Just put them on the party sheet, unless you're planning on running off with a bag. At which point we'll go through and roll fitty.
Phase. Long. What was it? Long sword.
Short sword and a scimitar.
And the
Short
body.
sword.
Scimitar's very popular in this game.
Awesome.
Those druids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the module. I don't know.
The module like scimitar. Well, crit range.
I'm gonna go pick up my food that's in circular form.
Grizak falls asleep immediately as he gets that food.
I'm gonna go gather some fruit.
All right, so you guys wander all the way down. Going,
Actually, Grizak, I think, went to go gather herbs.
Not locked, so.
sure. Mazatec is just tending to the ponies. He's like panicking. He's like,
Oh, no, don't be afraid. Mazatec, not goblin that eat pony. No, Stupak. No.
he looks up at all of you coming out.
Oh, pony is very nervous. They get sick when they eat grass.
Yeah, the grass should be getting better, but we might have to pull it a little bit away from you. How far? Like, the grass went weird here?
Yeah, all around this area. It's all rubbery.
But how far down the road? Like, if we went, like, a 10-minute walk up the...
No, didn't spread that far.
Okay. Take the ponies for a 10-minute walk up the thing to eat.
Okay. Grizak does that. Well, he's gathering herbs.
Okay.
Anyone else?
This way, doggies!
Anyone else going with Grizak, Mazatec, and
Middles will go with him just for
Yeah.
protection.
all right. You guys are relatively safe. Grizak will say gathers up herbs for 3 healings, and then
Okay.
soon after taking the ponies for a quick run, you find yourselves back at this forecastle in the monastery. What are you doing with the kobold bodies? Just chucking them outside? or-
Yep. This is... Oh my god. Our staying power is so low.
Yeah, you hear the ponies coming back. This time they get pulled right up to the entrance.
Whoa there, doggies! Whoa!
I think we'll leave the ponies inside.
Yeah, you can unhook them.
We'll unhook them and bring them inside.
in. Mazatec starts working on the campsite.
Yeah, Renee will like sharpen blades and
Yep.
tend to the weapons.
Ziva plays a prism for a while and then gets a cat nap in. Well, actually, just goes to sleep.
I think we set a watch and try to sleep through the night.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Let me see how far away that dragon lair is.
Infinity.
Maybe you should roll for random encounters for him first.
Maybe he
Then
will get
decide.
waylaid. We'll be waylaid by bandits.
They're just sitting there, that dragon's not fucking coming.
So there's the dragon lair.
Hold on.
Wandering through the streets of Seattle using the Grisette voice.
I'm back. I'm ready.
Alright, so Dragon Lair is there. I think Atoparax II knows something has happened at the monastery the second that his special thing starts acting funny.
How could he possibly know that the thing that we had been told that was connected directly to his power to control his minions would let him? Oh shit!
Time and space mean something different in the place where Dracia was. Perhaps Atoparax that evening was busy with a new visitor, communing with something finally that was more on his level. You have odd dreams tonight, Zira, as there is a piece of Sherry?
What? Can you grab me a fork and cake?
The cake?
The cake.
The fork and the cake. As there is a piece of
Making fun of my
a soul that is inside you. Maffei is actually in your reverie.
Oh, fun.
I don't know how you got in that room.
I was drawn to it, she says. There is something inside. Something that I'm glad that you did not encounter first.
Just in that room.
Hey, they're okay.
I was trying to be quiet.
It's crinkling of plastic. What the fuck's going on over there?
Mark is trying to eat his cake.
I can't mute from here.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
It's got sprinkles.
it is not from shadow, but it has some of me. I think it is feasted upon dragons and elves before as well.
How do we stop it?
I don't know.
And what does it want?
It wants to extinguish light.
Without light, there is no shadow.
No, that is insane. The Shadow Realm does not exist where the Prime Material does not exist.
Can it kill the... Can it stop the Prime?
Whatever it was old. Its mind was endless. I'm all that remains of me. But not enough to be whole. I caught a glimpse. It said to me as it was draining my essence, the shadow would be a wonderful weapon. Maybe Hunclay's mistake is actual truth.
The thing he was tracking? His laboratory?
No. How when he searched in the shadow plane and thought it was the Otra, I laughed at him. They are not the same place.
So the Otra is The Ultra has found the shadow plane,
She nods.
and that will bring it in line with the Prime. In the background, in the shadows.
Like my soul, it said the shadow will be its weapon.
Sorry, it's just this whole like, well, I guess I gotta keep the Palerite around.
I'm not strong enough to return to my form. I don't think I'm alive anymore.
Weird. When that being is defeated, we will get your essence back. Or you will be freed to your afterlife.
Thank you for allowing me to stay here. I will try not to get in the way. Unless you want to reach out to the shadow and know things that no moon priestess has ever known.
Oh, get a ball, put it in the ball. Use a fucking ball.
Basically, she's
Yeah.
saying that she knows things or knows where there are creatures that know things.
And I know where there's a prestige class called fucking Shadow Dancer. So, yeah.
Interesting. A 1E prestige class.
Yeah. Yes. And I just took that power to be like, I know a random thing per day. Yes, knowing things is good.
Okay. The group of you rests at the forecastle of the monastery. You set your watches, which apparently are unnecessary. The remaining Uki things that were attracted to this place due to the dark window have wandered off into the world to be someone else's random encounter. Vamara, should he survive, would be the one that comes back to this place and clears it out.
The epic, like,
The light washing away the darkness was truly a sign. It is
Cheers.
It is not uncommon for religious places after they fall to pass to other gods and be reconsecrated. This is on the edge of the shadowy world in an elven kingdom. This may very well be a suitable place. You may have to talk to the hidden Hierophant about this.
there's a mummy in the basement.
We always leave something buried.
Grizak just gets the feeling that a storm's coming. A storm of likes of which had never been seen before upon this world.
And I feel like this every Monday.
Renee agrees. When Sula isn't telling him what to do, like, make sure you get your rest before fighting dragons and just sort of prattling on about.
Yes, Dad. Does he? How often does he see like that whole? I saw his reflection in the mirror. That's only happened once, right?
That happened while you were wandering around in the room.
Okay.
You were full on Sula.
Apparently, Sula can't hit trees. So.
Don't blame him.
Renee gets the feeling, and this is independent of Scylla, that something this way comes.
Oh,
This is not a dragon.
The Ender of Worlds.
No. You just have this knowledge that the savior of mankind cometh. Cometh or
Morris walks up to me.
Punch you right in the dick. Snake's pocket thing. We'll just get to that snake. That's true. Looks like a could be one of the ladies. Grisman Khan.
Yes, says Sula. But also the master of all that is dead.
I was the master of death. The savior.
I don't know. I don't sense what you do. But the master of all restless spirits is coming.
Fabian is a half elf. You just had like weird dreams and like you just didn't quite get them. You kind of stirred a little bit. Ziva sleeps like an elf, so she reveries. Like it's weird. You toss and turn, and she kind of like sits straight up with her eyes open if she wanted to. She doesn't. She lies down beside you, but it's you just get this really bad feeling. Grinthark is a little restless that evening. Vamaris is like praying in this once holy, lawful good temple.
He's like,
once
The light
this will
one
again
again.
become the light, the shining beacon of the coming darkness.
The master of all who is undead.
The others just may not be attuned to things.
Renee is like still grumpy. He's grumpy. He's grumpy because now he's got another. There's another riddle. Humanity will be saved by the arch necromancer of who knows what. Like the whole. Like it's the like. Savior doesn't. A savior isn't necessarily a good thing.
And he's the only one that feels this. He only has Sula to share it with. Unless he speaks out loud. The morning comes. You now have how many days before the dragon expects his due? However, you now have alerted the dragon that something's happened at the monastery.
Fuck your couch.
The green dragon, Ataparix or Svergi, does not show up here at the monastery, and when you awake, you've all achieved your 6th level.
Woo! Woo! Let's add 1 to all the numbers.
Pretty much, yeah.
The ultimate.
Lucas, I should have sent more trees.
Yes, Fergie.
Randomly wants a rundown of all the ingredients in the sauce, Ahmed.
More product placement. This is the product placement stream.
Whatever, buddy. Listen,
I like the
stuff.
concern on everyone's face as Ahmed just crashes through Marty's kitchen island.
It'll be fine.
My favorite was like, so Mark was trying to take the top off of his cake.
Yeah.
So there's a crinkly, and then Ahmed's over like, you could hear him go, ooh, and he turns to grab like a bag of chips. And I'm looking at him like a bowl, man.
Nope.
Just use a fucking bowl. No, he brings it over here to crinkle.
I think you need your 6th level before you deal and tangle with Ataparix.
Oh yeah, boy. Anything cool at 6th level? Lucas? Not really.
Character feat, skill feat.
Character feat, skill feat.
That's it.
+1 to everything.
Part 2.
Alright, so Renee.
Yeah, sorry, they need to level up, and we're gonna try to do the dragon fight tonight. So,
Not try, we're gonna do the dragon.
well, yeah, we're gonna do the dragon fight.
Die, 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 dragon, die, die,
It is a fitting end to the campaign called Die Dragon Die. So, you know. So it's for once fitting.
Screw your couch. Smash your mirror. Ha, 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 ha. Stranger danger.
Stranger danger. Okay, Grinthork at 6th level gets a rogue feat, a skill feat, and a skill increase. And we're still not at the level where you can go to master. So, okay. Grinthork will do. Here's now level 6. Officially at 0 XP, level 6. And then everything just goes up by 1. This is annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no skill increase. Not for fighter. Fighter.
Max hit points, because that's how. Because apparently the concept of hit dice is confusing. I was never confused by hit dice. I don't know why it's confusing.
Well, they did change hit dice pretty effectively in this. It made it difficult to make like monster classes and stuff.
Rogues get 8. 8, yeah.
So that's 26, 86 hit points. The AC goes up.
Right. So alien.
Melee's
This would be the level that fighters get 2 attacks per round, but
That was
that's not right anymore.
a long time ago. Many happy returns.
+1 leather armor is +2 AC.
+1 leather.
Yeah.
Is there?
I think I might have been doing Grinthork's AC wrong.
+1 leather armor. Right. Armor. Leather. Leather is +1 leather armor should be +2 AC +1 tack.
Thanks. +2 for the. Okay. 12, 16, 22. No, that's correct. I just, for some reason, split up the magic from the bonus.
I wonder when we see him, what's he gonna try and do? Is he gonna try to illusion us again? Oh no, we know the truth. Don't try.
He might not know that we know the truth, but I don't think he's going to like try to ruse us. I think he's just going to try to kill us.
Kills us.
Although we killed a lot of his minions and broke his thing to like the minion factory. So
Need to find that druid.
All right, skill increase. What he's gonna train? What he's gonna train up?
it doesn't really matter. It's a +1, and unless it gets you access to a feat, it kind of means bullshit.
He's an expert his athletics because +1. Just +1. Eleven. 7. 8. 9. Alright. That looks good. What was it? A rogue feat and a skill feat.
Isn't that everybody?
Oh, you have to look at your class.
Each class is different.
Pretty sure all the same.
Not all of them are. That is the standard, but not all of them are the same.
No, they're all the same.
But
Why must you be like this?
who made you this way?
All right. What is
Okay, so
quick draw? You draw a weapon with the interact action. Doesn't strike with a weapon you just drew. That's neat because he's always whipping out daggers.
He's always whipping it out.
Marty,
Mm-hmm.
getting the animal companion, it's probably full grown animal companion. Do you want to do that now? Because I think he gets more things, like more abilities. Is that correct?
Your little guy is a familiar, not an animal companion.
Ew, well done, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a quick draw for Rin. As interact action, draw a weapon and strike with that weapon. I think a strike is still a melee or ranged attack.
So double shot requires you to
Skill feats.
hit different targets. That is not as useful.
Skill feats. He already has some skill feats. He's got assurance, thievery, critical initiative, catfall, wary disarmament, and pickpocket. Pickpockets. Pickpocket.
I think we're going to take the first feat in the Bowman progression. That or Furious Focus.
Furious Focus is nice.
Subtle.
Okay, how would this work? Adam, can you take a look at this? Tempest Surge. Here.
Actually, I think I'll take Furious Focus.
Tempest
Just
Surge
the minus 2 on the bows.
is,
Yeah, I'm debating right now whether it's Furious Focus.
Ten.
It's Furious Focus. Who am I kidding?
so every +1 increases it by 10. Right?
Yeah, so right now it should be 3d10.
But I have to cast it as that.
It's a power.
So it's automatically.
Heightened.
That's why Chad has been yelling at you to use that. At least a few times.
Yeah, well, that happens.
I yell that all the time.
Why'd you use it to think it does the most damage, Cantrip?
1d6 plus 4 versus 3d10.
Shitty Stone Priest.
Okay, so this is.
Well, what you gotta do is lure him into a false sense of security. We're killing everything we need. What?
Buddy.
Yeah, Furious Focus.
Quiet allies. That sounds interesting. Come on, man. Make him do the noise, man. Quiet allies is reducing every ally's armor check penalty by 2 for stealth checks.
Oh, that's cool.
Come on, man. Put some pads in it, man. Make him do the noise every day.
Renee's armor check penalty is actually pretty low right now, but that'll make it 0. So 0 was good. We like 0.
All allies within 30 feet have -2.
Actually, no. He's got that chain stuff. All right. Skill feats.
Check penalties reduced by 2 for stealth checks.
Okay, this is kind of cool.
Alright, Grinthark is done. I'm going to update the initiative sheet for the new initiatives. Does everyone's initiative just go up by 1?
Yes.
Yeah,
Should be.
because your perception goes up.
There is a small chance I'll have my perception go up by 1 on Zira.
Okay.
But I will let you know if that's the case.
Alright, if I don't have them right, please fix them. I've updated them all now. Alright, Grinthark basically took quick
quiet allies, so he helped on stealth checks, quick draw, and he went from trained expert in athletics.
Cool.
His AC went up and all the things went up. Done. Ziva is going to be a little more interesting because she's a spellcaster, although at 6th level I don't think that's you gain any new spells.
On the
Yeah,
circle,
but you
you get an extra spell.
You
though.
get an extra
Extra spell. Okay. Sixth level, 0 XP.
I got the sweater, I got the snowball.
Class 20? Wow. No, class DC 20. Hit points. 6 plus con is 8 more. Armor class goes up. Yay.
Okay.
Alright, attacking with the bow goes up. Yay. Saving throws.
Saving throw.
And all of her existing skills. It's a race. Draws first.
You're gonna win this round.
Draws first. Because I've got two very simple characters. Alright, what does Sorceress get at level?
Salsana. We're gonna. Salsana. You know what? I would really like if they commonize some of their language, like if they want to use rapid or if they want to use quick. That's okay.
Advanced bloodline power. Oh no. Spell point increase and a skill feat. So she doesn't gain a skill increase this level. Everyone's different. The fuck is an advanced bloodline power? She is Imperial. Meta Magician's Shortcut.
Wait a sec. Fleet is a skill feat?
Yeah.
Fleet.
Yep.
Screw this 20-foot moose speed bullshit.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
I did the same thing.
Sorry, I did not realize that was an option.
Oh wait, is it? Do you get a skill feat or a general feat?
It's a skill feat.
You
It
get
is a skill. What the hell? That's Featherstep.
Skill.
What the hell? Skill. All right. Yeah. If that's yeah.
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 I don't know. I know, but everybody take the. Do it.
Everybody did take it.
I was slow. 25-foot move. Look at me. I'm almost as fast as a 3.5 human. Okay, so that is Lochanay Sevillier done. Cleric.
Her advanced power is Meta Magician's Shortcut, which helps you with meta magic feats that you know. She doesn't know any meta magic feats, so
Perfect. Awesome.
yeah.
I chose Pole. So
choose you.
I think I've actually taken the same feats you are for Nibbles.
Yep.
Fleet and Furious Focus.
you know, because you have enough time to have read and played this a little bit, we know what's the good ones.
Yep.
Yeah. Power attack and fierce focus are the good ones. Reactive shield is good for fighter as well. If you have a shield
I
on
don't
your
have a
build.
shield.
Yeah. But if you had a shield, that would be yeah. Yep. We're just gonna park. heal spell with that extra third that we have. It's more effective than anything else, really. Just put the hit points back in the belly. I might keep like spell magics just because
70,
I didn't do anything and I want to see if it does.
4, 70,
Okay. Now cleric gets.
You also gain additional spell points as indicated in your bloodline next to the power's entry. Okay. She gains 2 spell points.
Alright, skill feat for Zira. She's actually trained in stealth already. So I want to take a stealth focused skill feat for her. To represent having a shadow being inside.
So, what?
For Zira?
Yeah.
Her skill feat, I'm thinking of taking a stealth based one.
Cool.
She is trained in stealth, so
Shadow person inside.
she's got shadow people.
Shadow
She's gonna have a shadow baby!
Shadow Soul! Okay, that 6th level power suck.
Oh, most of them suck. I picked a first level power for the one, and I'm thinking I might pick a second level power for the other.
And a skill feat. Okay. Let's look at the feats. Let's look at our skills first. Because Arcana, Diplomacy, Lore, Occultism, Society, Stealth.
That's so good.
She's got Student of the Canon, Quick Identification, Arcana, Recognize spell.
Recognize.
I kind of like the one where she's expert. Oh, she doesn't have expert acrobatics. Is that one that Printarch has, where you can jump around without taking damage from falls?
Catfall?
Catfall. You need expert.
I don't know. I think no. I don't think you need expert.
Trained in acrobatics.
Yeah, if you get expert, you can fall from higher heights. It's all.
Okay. So that's on the short list.
Sorry, the skill feats related to stealth suck.
Yeah, they do.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I will do something else to be shadowy. It will not be that. Yeah.
Arcane Sense. You cast level 1 detect magic as an innate spell at will. If you're a master in Arcana, it becomes level 3.
I'm getting really good at farming
That's done.
for no particular reason.
Farmer Nibbles.
Okay. Charles Garfield.
Scribe Scroll is an interesting one.
Of course, level 6 gives you no extra access to skill feats.
I want to take Glad Hand. And it sounds dirty.
Happy hands.
First impressions are your strong suit. When you meet someone, you can immediately attempt a diplomacy check to make an impression with -5 rather than needing the 1 minute to converse. On success, you don't gain any further benefit for spending 1 minute in conversation. But if you fail or critically fail, you can engage in 1 minute of conversation and attempt a new check at the end of that time rather than accepting the failure or critical failure result. This functions only when you meet someone in a social situation, not if you're in a hostile or combat encounter. People like you, is how I interpret that. Or I take Fleet, because that's really the best one. I'm gonna take the other one. It's like, is there anything in medicine that I can do still?
Use a magical shorthand. Magical shorthand. Learning new spells.
No more.
That's kind of thing.
See what you've got, Veymaris.
Oh, wait a sec, which is the one to identify spells?
Recognize spell.
Okay, we're gonna take Recognize spell.
Recognize!
Oh god, so much. So much.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with a lot of these.
Alright, so I've got recognized spell. And then I will take the cleric power of
Quick recognition. Interesting. 7th level. Master in Arcana or the Thing. What does quick recognition do?
it might be like identify magic items faster.
You recognize spells swiftly. Once per round, you can use the quick recognition to use the recognized spell feat during a skill which your master has as a free action instead of a reaction. So you need to be master in 7th level in your area, and then all of a sudden you just
Everything you know.
you can try to roll to
Oh, it's a roll. Yeah.
Ah, that's how you identify spells. All right. Well, she's on that path. She's not. Oh, we're gonna roll in the first ed. It's just the thing. No. Dubious knowledge.
So
Why is it dubious? Your knowledge is dubious at best.
we're using Desna, correct?
Yep.
As the basis, so it's dreams, luck, moon, travel. What does moon domain do?
Scribe scroll. Sorcerer makes scrolls of her already sorcerer spells.
Maybe it makes sense because you only get 3 spells per day per freaking circle.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she'll take that one. Make them scrolls. Make it. She takes the pen with the big quill. You can share it. Page 171. Is Renee going to be a fighter ranger?
That's actually not bad.
Ooh, I haven't seen a rogue alchemist before.
A fighter ranger is not bad. I was thinking fighter rogue, but
Rogue Alchemist, yes, you have.
So for Grimthark, I was thinking this build. Let's say he's 8th level. It would be
Renee being a fighter like rogue ranger. I think he's fighter rogue.
I was thinking this build for Grimthark. Like if we're going 8th level. Urban Barbarian 1, Swashbuckler 7, Rogue 8. Gross. Yeah.
Yeah, it is icky. Come on, man. Can't fucking hit me, man. Fucking cut you, make it bleed, man. I mean, if I didn't have this voice, man, I'd basically be Riddick. Cut you, make it
Marty.
bleed. Monsters didn't fall off.
Adopted ancestry, general feat. Wait, skill feat.
I know you're looking for a skill feat.
Can it be adopted ancestry?
I don't know. Are you asking seriously, or do you want me to look this up, or? No. I don't understand what you're asking for.
Well,
He's
it's a non-skill.
it's not an option.
Okay. It is a general. It's listed as a general feat.
Yeah, so the one I wanted to actually
General feat.
later on, this is interesting. It says whether adopted at birth, earned through right passage, or bonded through a deep friendship. Blah blah blah. Adopted ancestry. You could pick an ancestry feat from another.
Yes. But this is how you convert a general feat into some other race's ancestry feat. All right. Ziva's got, well, I think what spells? I think was the last thing. There was a third-party fighter archetype that dumps armor and gives you movement that I was also thinking about for Grimthark. Right. I think it's it's like a class where at 11th level you effectively get pounce.
Yeah.
One of those kind of things. Yeah. As for the alchemist rogue, if we go Gestalt in the Titan's Gift campaign, I suspect that's what Levi's halfling character is going to become. Because he was like, "Can I throw?" Like he goes, "Can I throw bombs with your sneak attack?" Yes, you can. It's pretty gross, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, it is. I was having a chat with him about that too, going like, "That's gonna be sick. It'll be 20d6 damage. Fucking die with a touch attack. You know, don't get flanked.
From downtown.
Well, from 30 feet away."
Is in Titan campaign Gestalt? Not yet. They are second level characters. They have not encountered their Gestalt stuff yet.
So you guys have dropped your feats?
Sorcerer 6 levels, 333.
So I've got a person in my dreams.
Okay.
So Zero will take expanded domain and take the dream domain, which is part of the,
Cool.
and it gives her sweet dreams. She can kiss people goodnight. Take an extra for hit time when they wake up in the morning.
Nighty nights. She tucks you into bed. You're all like, "That's so awesome."
It also gives you +4 on saves versus things like nightmares, but. Sweet dreams. Don't let the shadow monsters from the Ultra bite. You're in.
Don't let them eat on your id and ego. Keep your soul safe. Let me
Don't-
tuck your souls in at night. What the fuck?
Make them Lego your ego.
Oh, man.
That's what we're gonna do.
Arcane spells. I need a 3rd level spell, guys, for 0. What are you taking? What are you going to prepare, Grizak? Third level.
I've prepped 2 lightning and a fire.
2 lightning and fireball. Huh?
I was gonna put a haste actually. I was thinking of putting a haste up. I think that'd be better. Got
I
Rennie
think for
and
some reason she's going to take feet to fins and just prepare it for the evening. The evenings with Fabian.
Perfect.
I need this plate. I need this full plate.
Well, the entire amusement park's not closed.
Oh, funny. What are you doing? You like this beer? The looks on your
Get
face
caught in the net.
You're fish sexual.
Okay, so that's that. And Mr. V.
Ghostly weapon. Interesting. It's a hard to pick one because she only gets one. Bind undead. Paralyze. Mind reading. She gets all fucking. Do you love me? I got a man. You're all dejected like Cartman. You're like
The dragon stance. It allows me to move through. What's it called?
Difficult
terrain at normal speed. Can I use that out of combat? I don't see where it says here you can't do it out of combat.
It's an action.
Does it say that action can only happen during combat?
Give me a second. What power is it?
Zero stance. First level. Feet. 1 feet. Page 99.
I don't understand domain powers. Domain spells.
I hate you.
Well, so the domain spells are spells, okay, but most of them are spells that are already on your list. So I don't get it.
I don't.
You have access to these spells. You already have access to them. You can prepare them in your slots where you can prepare them anyway. Congratulations!
I'm pretty sure that stances can only work in combat.
Yeah, you have to do a jig at the beginning.
It actually, on page 99, stance. A stance is a general combat strategy that you enter by using an action with the stance trait. You can enter a stance only in encounter mode. A stance lasts until you get knocked out, its requirements, if any, are violated, or you enter a new stance, whichever comes first. Encounter mode is basically round by round.
Initiative.
Yeah. So.
I want to fight that tree.
If you were aware of the enemy and they weren't aware of you, you might be able to like get your stance off before combat begins.
Well, it'll be your surprise round.
There is no surprise round anymore. There's perception checks for initiative.
Okay.
And that represents, it collapses into, it kind of represents why I'm hiding or I'm reacting to your mojo first. So,
So weird.
if you were invisible and enemies didn't see you, you'd probably be able to get your stance off and then, before you beat them.
There's not too many where, I'm saying that, you got things that are in there anyway. There's a fair number, actually. There's like
So sorry, man, I think this is pretty clear.
15% are like
I didn't read that.
spells that are already in the spell lists. Yeah, good dream message. I could use that with my dream message.
Do you know what Ziva could take? Was a third level spell?
No, I took for a third level spell. Magic missile.
Fly.
Nice. She could take dream message.
Got it. Take fly.
I could do that too.
I get it 2 ways.
Oh no, fly is a fourth level spell.
Oh. Okay. Do you know what's gonna be hilarious? I'll be able to fly too. I'm like a bird.
Okay, here are the short list. Bind Undead, Blindness, Clairaudience. It's Clairvoyance, isn't it?
I'm gonna look at blindness just to see if it's any good.
Enthrall.
It's not, trust me.
I don't trust you.
Locate. Slow might be an interesting one.
And slow actually looks really good because it's being like the opposite of haste, but
Oh, Colors Hypnotic Pattern is a third level spell now? I thought that was second. I realized. Critical failure. The target is fascinated by the pattern, and while it remains fascinated, it can't take reactions. Is fascinated you don't take actions?
no. Fascinated is there's a big list of shit that you don't do. Fascinated. That's what I was saying before that we're using that wrong. We have to stop using it because it's way weird.
Yeah.
Fascinated. You are compelled to focus your attention on something which distracts you from other things going on around you. You take a -2 conditional penalty to perception checks and skill checks, and you can't use actions, activities, free actions, or reactions with the concentrate trait. So it's only the concentration stuff. So you can still punch things. So that's why I was saying that we're doing it wrong. Unless they are intended, the consequences are related to the subject of your fascination. So you could teleport to the source of your fascination. Circumstances as determined by your GM. For instance, you might be able to seek and recall knowledge about the subject, but not cast magic missile. This condition ends if the creatures act in a hostile fashion towards you or your allies.
Okay, she's gonna take slow. I think it's automatic. One round. Slow.
Yeah, I think it's like a critical success. It's no slow, but it's pretty good.
I just want to double check.
What is Fabian taking? Okay, so Ziva and Grinthark are done.
I've just got